to our very first 2020 Bridge Club.
Woohoo!
Okay. Very, very excited. This is one of our funnest ones to kick off the year with. Brenda and I love doing this because I didn't know what that was.
Diane!
That was
Whoa.
because it was literally the backside of the cat. I didn't see. I'm sorry.
I didn't even know it was a cat. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. At first I thought it was a pig. I was like, because I know Becky Moser is also supposed to be on this tonight and she just got a pig.
Yeah.
So I thought that was her pig, and it's throwing me off there, Diane. Anyway, getting back refocused, we love doing this one because it kicks off the 2020 convention season. And Dana was with us last year and was able to highlight some amazing things that are going on. Every year, I do have to honestly say, Brenda, I think you might agree, the conferences are getting better and better. Like there is no like, just okay, want standard. It keeps raising and it's so awesome.
Well, especially VMX. I can't say I wish I could say all conferences in general. There are a couple I could cross off the list now, but that's really, Dana, you guys do a phenomenal job.
Oh, well, I'm so glad to hear that. That's awesome because for us, it is a labor of love. This is like a year and a half of planning. Believe it or not, we are already well into 2021 planning. So it's really great to hear that you guys are having a blast, and it's hopefully one you look forward to coming to. So,
absolutely.
Cool.
We do.
So with that, let's get started and dive in. But before we do that, we know that it's very important we start the evening with a toast. So everyone raise your glass.
Hey.
And Dana?
Thank you. So I guess just a week ago, we started a whole new decade. 100 years ago, we had the Roaring 20s. I vote for repeating it. Let's have the greatest decade in veterinary medicine we've had. Cheers.
Cheers. I like that. Best decade in veterinary medicine.
I love it.
Oh,
I
good.
love starting it out right with Dana hosting from a bar. All of us
this
with
is
our
Bridge
beverages.
Club. I'm like, I can do this with Bridge Club. This is a good venue for this. Yeah.
Good job.
So
Good
thanks.
job.
Well,
So where do we begin?
Oh my gosh, where do we begin? So Catherine and I talked a little bit, and I think what I'm going to hit with you guys at first are just some of the education highlights. So there's a few new things that we're trying out this year, and I would love for you guys to go and tell us about them, and hopefully they're successful and you have a blast and enjoy them. So first of all, and I'm out of order because that's the way my brain works. We are doing a TED Talks style session all day on Monday this year, Monday, January 20th. It'll be in the OCC South Concourse, room 210, A through C. And at the beginning of every session start time, so same times as the rest of the conference, one of our amazing speakers will be giving a TED style 15-minute talk. The session's entitled Veterinary Medicine of the Future. So we had all of our speakers send in ideas, and we picked the 7 most exciting, great, cool, fun, neat ideas, ways that they think the medicine's going to change in the next 10, 15 years. So those are starting at all the normal session times. They're short talks. You don't have to have if your patient is wearing thin at the end of the day, it's a great place to go get a quick bundle of information in 15 minutes. The speakers are then going to stick around, and they'll either do demos, answer your questions, whatever you need. If you just want I want my 15-minute talk and I want to take a break, run to the expo hall, do something else, take 5, you've got time to do that too. So we're really excited to see how that works out this year. We've changed up the room set, and like I said, we've got some of our most exciting speakers talking about some really cool things that they're super passionate about. So I hope you guys will join us for that.
That's awesome. Was the whole topic the whole time? Is that going to be, kind of
veterinary medicine of the future? So if you look in your program guide, and there it is. It's ready. I got my first copy today. It'll be on Monday, called Veterinary Medicine of the Future. Go stop by, enjoy a talk or two, see what it's like. There's some great topics in there. Dr. Linder's talking about nutrition. Steven Seitel's going to do a quick talk on CBD information. Just get you like a little bundle of info real quick. So we're excited to see how that goes. Yeah. The other thing is if you are interested in hearing about, again, from other veterinarians about human health and animal health and how they're starting to connect and some of the mutual issues that we're having a new One Health session on Sunday, January 19th, all day again. It's in the South Side, 331 CD. C as in cat, D as in dog. And we've got speakers in there talking about things like tick-borne diseases that are affecting humans and animals at the same time, how antimicrobial resistance is affecting us all, plasticosis, and how it's not just affecting animals, but humans. Really exciting stuff. So hopefully you can join us for some of that. And then because we cram everything in, also on Sunday in the morning, make sure you make your way over to the Regency Ballroom in the Hyatt, because Temple Grandin will be there all morning talking about animal welfare and farm animals and how we can improve both of those things. So we're really excited. We gave her a nice big room. I think it seats like 1,000 people, so shouldn't be yeah, because last time she talked for us, she did have about 800 people in the room. She's if you haven't heard her speak, she's really captivating, really innovative, very scientific, always fun to hear her talk. So definitely make your way over there and catch one of those too.
Cool.
So yeah, lots more CBD sessions this year too. I know last year a lot of them were standing room only. So now we have a lot of those same topics back, but we also have more. So hopefully you can educate yourself and learn and be ready for that, because I know things are changing really rapidly. And there'll be a lot more on that from a variety of different speakers. So that should be really good. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is if anyone wants to get fear-free certified in one day, come.
Oh, wow.
Get fear-free certified, have it done. You can still sign up to do that. It is a hands-on workshop, so there is a fee associated with it. You do a little pre-work at home, you show up the day of the conference, finish your work, and go home at the end of the day fear-free certified.
That's amazing.
So
Wow.
Yeah.
for that one.
Say that. I'm sorry, what was your question, Catherine?
How many slots do you still have open?
Lots.
Oh, really? Wow.
Lots. Yeah, so we actually set that up to accommodate a lot of attendees. So I think we have over 40 people signed up already, but we can fit plenty more. So come one, come all. Yeah.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, and I think for a lot of us, we want that. We want to be able to we want to do something, but if it's parsed out over too much time, we're worried about it, we won't be able to do it next Wednesday. It'll fall off the radar. This is a way for you to commit to it, come, get it done, and go home with your fear-free certification in one day.
That's amazing.
That is really, really cool. That is really
Good.
Anything else on your specific list?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm ready to move to Expo. Does anyone have?
Not yet.
Okay.
I've got a few that I want to make sure.
Let me have you go, Catherine. Then you tell us tell us about the symposiums you're looking forward to.
Well, so I'm really excited because Bruce is on, and Bruce is actually going to be one of the guest speakers in 2. Correct, Bruce? You've got 2 coming up at the one on or both on Monday, right?
The 20th.
Yes.
Yes, Monday the 20th.
1 in the morning, it's going to be the Digital Practice Playbook, Key Steps, Adoption of the Digital Health Solutions. And then you have another one about the new Medical Support Profit Center. And you're doing that with Carrie Marshall, Dr. Carrie Marshall.
I am. So the 20th at 8 to 10 is with Carrie. And can you guys hear me?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, the one at 8 to 10 is with Carrie, and it's helping practices digitally transform, and it comes with a 40-page playbook that Carrie and I have been working on. So it's downloadable to help practices go through the process. And then I'm doing one of those short tips with Joe Axney and Nancy DeWitt, which is technology and virtual care tips. So Joe and Nancy are covering their areas of expertise, which is more privacy, data security, IT infrastructure. And then I'm doing like technology must-haves for people. If they're in the room and they're not doing these 5 things, we're in trouble type of idea. And then there's one more, which is the Medical Profit Centers, which is with Carrie also. And that is looking at the practice's business and where are the missed opportunities for engagement and missed opportunities financially because we're seeing these overweight pets every year, but we're not doing anything about it, or we're not adequately managing diabetic cases with good medical outcomes because we can't engage with them all the time. So it's trying to look at how to apply technology in those situations.
That's
Cool.
awesome.
Yeah, that's really
You're
neat.
doing more than I realized, Bruce, because I searched the booklet, so I only got you twice.
I think I might have got some of the stuff late into the paper manual, but I know we're on everything's on the app.
Yeah, you go on the VMX planner too on our website. So if you go in events and you look for the VMX planner, if you want to search for a speaker, or a topic, if there's just like you're like I want to learn about CBD this year, I'm going to go to CBD. So you literally, if you there's a search bar and you can search CBD and everything will come up for every day. So that's really useful too.
That is absolutely
And then,
awesome.
Catherine, we got one more that I want to let everybody know about on the 21st. Do we want to go to the 21st, or are we doing it by day?
No, you just
Let's do it.
Put it out there.
All right, so the 21st at 2:50 to 3:40, I'm moderating a panel, and it's the most talented people. It's great. Dr. Lori Teller, representing AVMA, Jim Penrod from the AAVSB, so the Veterinary State Boards, Charlotte, representing the legal perspective and on things, and then Melissa Webster, who is a practicing veterinarian, owns a couple practices down in the Tampa area. And I'm going to be questioning the experts on virtual care / telehealth and getting updates from each of them on what's new with AVMA, what's new with the state boards, Charlotte, what's new from a legal perspective, and then Melissa, how are you implementing in your practice, what's good, what's bad. And we hope that session will be more of the audience asking questions and the panel responding than me. And we're hoping for good attendance at that one also.
Well, and did you see the new news that was posted about in today from Veterinary Practice News about Oregon? So that would be interesting as a topic. I even sent that to Brenda and was like, hey, check that out.
Good timing.
Yeah, I'm gonna, I know Jim will already be all over it, but that's gonna be a question specifically focused to him and I wanna talk about the interaction between the local VMA or the state VMAs, the state board, and help everybody understand that too.
That's awesome. There are a couple of others that I want to highlight. I know Becky was going to be on, but she's not. She's got a couple of conversations as well. So do a search for Becky Mosier because she does such an amazing job on really promoting technicians and the roles and further maximizing the roles technicians can play in practice. We would be remiss. We are supported by a couple of great organizations, Zoetis, IDEX, Royal Canin, and Banfield. So they've got some amazing tracks of content out there. I know I look like an old lady with my glasses. I can't see a darn thing. And so I really there's a whole feline focus section. There's about how to get
This
happy.
is the Banfield topic.
Oh,
so we work with Banfield on this. I am so excited about this. This is the vet report for this year, and it's all about overweight pets and the strategies that we use to help improve weight loss. And I'll be honest, they did a great job. There is some amazing data in here. You should definitely stop by and pick this up. I'm really glad we worked with them on this. It's really exciting.
That's an all-day track on the 19th on Sunday, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So
that'll also be Sunday.
Please help our sponsors go to their sessions because they are helping support us as well. And did anyone have any other ones? Brian, I know you were digging in and looking at stuff too and trying to see if there was other stuff out there that people might be interested in or that they want to call out as really powerful sessions.
Well, there'll be a powerful session from Nadine Hamilton on suicide. She wrote the book, How to Deal with Stress and Burnout in Veterinary Medicine. I'm moderating one of her sessions from 8 to 12, I think, on Sunday. She has a few sessions going on. She's really great. She's not related, though. We are very good friends, which is why I asked to moderate for her. But it's going to be a really awesome set of sessions on suicide in veterinary practice.
That's very
sounds interesting. That sounds
awesome.
good.
That's awesome. Deb, were you going to say something?
Yes, and on Saturday we have an all-day session on adult learning with Judy Faber and Ellen Lowry and somebody else that I can't remember, but they're from Kansas State Olathe. And last year it was about giving presentations to adults, which people do anyway, no matter if you're in practice or industry or whatever. And this is an all-day session. It was really popular last year, and that's on Saturday. Also, AAIB, I gotta put my shameless plug in here. We're having our networking reception on Sunday evening from 5 to 7 p.m. And they put us in the Orchid Room as a Hyatt, which is on the 3rd floor. So, that's free, good food, good drinks. So everybody's welcome to that. So please come, and there's door prizes.
So Deb, how do you get to the 3rd floor at the Hyatt? Because that's kind of a
totally
tricky location.
Question.
I would probably take the elevator.
Is that okay? I was
You can
thinking.
take the elevator when you come to, do you guys remember where the VLine diner is? So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, there's
That's
2 sets of stairs in that hallway. You can go up to the 3rd floor there too.
Okay.
Oh,
all
okay.
right. I should
I
remember
walk
something.
around the hotels way too much.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
really
Well, no, I
concerning
should
me.
have to ask you right away too.
Yeah.
I thought that was a hard room to find last year.
They are a little bit trickier to find. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where the veterinary innovation group or council was.
Yes.
It was hard to
Yes,
find.
exactly.
Yes, it is. It's
So-
same here.
Catherine, I'm looking at my calendar. There are 2 other ones that I think are interesting that people might want to know about.
Great.
And they're kind of overlapping on the same day, but the one I know you can catch it at another conference too, but the Nationwide Purdue Price Index, I always find that very insightful. That's Sunday at 5:30.
Yeah, I'll be at that one actually. That's on my list.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And then there's something that Chewy is doing called Chewy, the Future of Pet Healthcare. And I don't know enough about what they're up to, but I think it would be very interesting to attend that to see what their view is from an e-commerce, non-veterinary really perspective.
What
When
day
is
is
that
that
one?
one,
Yeah,
Bruce?
when's that, Bruce?
So it overlaps with Nationwide. It's
Sunday also.
Sunday the 19th at 5:45 to 6:45 in S331 AB.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'd like to hear that too, because I think they're definitely-
Catherine, you're gonna have to clone yourself.
I know I'm gonna have to like split myself and like all these pieces. I love all this stuff because I will tell you, as each of you, because we'll jump topics here, but as you guys are going to a session and something you think that the Bridge Club should also be talking about, let us know, because everything that you guys have brought up thus far,
Yeah.
my brain's blowing up of like, that's where we get some of our content, is when we're in this whole idea of the future of vet med, and I'm like, ooh, so I want to work our way over there too. So
And sooner is better, because our schedule of things is filling up pretty quickly.
Good.
If you hear something, speak up.
yes, absolutely. Any other ads on education? Okay. Now we get to go to the expo.
Yeah. So I know Expo's huge, and everyone walks in there and they're like, I'm overwhelmed, which is kind of our goal, but but there's a few things that are new and exciting that I want to point out to you. First, it's already come up a couple times, so I'll bring it up. We've expanded our health and well-being village this year.
Oh.
So on top of the services we've already offered, like titers and health checks, now we're really adding in a focus on well-being, and that is Deborah Hamilton. That's where Nadine will be a lot of the week. She's going to do some small group workshops in the wellness. They're free. You're more than welcome to wander in there, hear from her. She's great. I did check with her last week. I'm like, so Australia's on fire. Hopefully you're not. And she assured me that she's all good, and she's actually kind of excited to come and share everything. So really great to hear from her. We're going to have goat yoga. We're going to have puppy with Pilates in there. Yep. The VMX park is in there or nearby there, and it's bigger than ever. You can take 5. There is a women's pavilion that is going to talk specifically to women's leadership in that area, being sponsored by Wellhaven. So be sure to get over there. Like I said, not only is Nadine going to be there, Becky Mosar is going to be there, Kara Burns, other folks that have participated in the Bridge Club, Mighty Vet, and Not One More Vet are also participating in that area to really try and help expand our wellness reach and be able to help more people. The other thing I will say about,
I did see that one more vet has
Yeah.
quite a bit of a track, correct?
yeah, they're doing an evening session, and I believe it's on Sunday too.
Okay.
And I'm looking back now, I'm like, why is all these on Sunday? But yeah, so yeah.
There's so much, you know. it's
Yeah,
just-
Melanie Goebel's going to do an evening session for us, and they're speaking in the Wellness Center too. Another thing I will say is, along with that registration link, you can also add on. Nadine is doing a small group rounds session. So if you're like, I want some one-on-one time with her, I really want to get into her psychology background on wellness, because she really is. She's coming at it from a very different angle than most. She's not a veterinarian; she's a psychologist. So I think that's really exciting to have her. She's a psychologist whose job is veterinarians. We've given other professions a whole profession, guys. But yeah, it's really, I'm really excited for her to come. So definitely check that out in Expo. The other really cool thing, and this is going to be a game changer, guys, is we have VMX Virtual launching at VMX. So this is a virtual exhibit hall year round. You won't need your backpack, virtual swag, everything, goodies, coupons. You want to talk to your exhibitors, but you forgot someone. It's okay. Sign up for VMX Virtual. As an attendee, and even a non-attendee, if you're like, gosh, someone at home at my practice can't come to VMX, but they really want to sign up for this, sign up. It's free. So get in there. Yeah, absolutely. And it's fun. You get to create an avatar, enjoy yourself a little bit, you know, game a bit, have fun.
We just need to have Bridge Club sweatshirts on.
Yes.
I know, we need to have, we'll have to like.
We'll talk to Monalita about Bridge Club sweatshirts as part of the part of your avatar. That would be great.
For the swag you would get.
Yes. So be sure to get over there. That's it. It's at booth 2332. So that should be great. It should be really exciting.
That's awesome.
Let me think about what else in Expo that I'm forgetting. Probably forgetting things, but yeah, we'll have the human hamster wheel will be back. Retriever will be doing that game again. So get a little bit of cardio, enjoy your day, have fun, have a slushie, enjoy yourself. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That'll be.
And remember, you know, again, I know I said this last year, but remember, there's a lot of those well-being workshops in the Health and Wellbeing Village. Those are CE. Remember, the learning theaters are CE. You know, and they're going to be exciting and interactive and have a lot going on with them. So it's a great place to get your CE that maybe isn't just other areas, things you might not normally delve into. So
that's awesome.
That's fun. I wish we didn't have so many meetings, because I want to go do all of this.
Yeah.
I know, I'm like,
no.
we need to actually go to a conference to go to the conference.
Right, just go to the conference. Yes. Darn.
I know.
Go to the conference. Okay, but there's a lot of fun. We've talked about education. We've talked about the expo. So let's start talking about the fun. Brenda, why don't you tell them about the most important fun that they can have?
Wow. Okay. So if you're not already registered to come to the Bridge Club's Icon event on Saturday, 5 to 7 p.m., we are honoring Dean Eleanor Green, who is going to be it's just going to be really cool. Her husband's going to be there. Her son is going to be there. Her grandchildren are coming. I mean, it really, in the true sense of the Bridge Club, is being people first, professional second. It's going to be all about that. So you can register that either on our website. There's a link, or we can send you an Eventbrite link to register for that. So it's a great mingling opportunity, really great networking, fun beverages. Catherine and I always pick out fun beverages.
Yes, and we are in charge.
There's no McCormick or bad bourbon at our events ever. So
I will say this, guys, and I did send you guys the note as the reminder to this meeting. We are starting to run out of space. So if you haven't registered, now is the time to do so. Like Bruce, if Roy wanted to come, this is the time to now get it, because I don't think we will have any tickets by the end of the week. We are really at the very end. So if you haven't registered, please do so, because that will be so much fun.
That'll be fun. And if you aren't able to make it for whatever reason on Saturday, you probably can find Catherine and or I sometimes at that little place right behind Dana over there. So
Dana's already putting the reserve sign on our table.
we might be hanging out in that little bar in the Hyatt.
So we did pick one night. We are going to be at the Hilton bar. We've already scheduled that we are going to be there one night. So
just a little variety.
We're going to shake it up as we're doing it. So Brenda mentioned something to me this morning. She doesn't know I'm going to have her mention this one here. What are you and I doing on Friday night that people might want to do?
We're going to go to Cafe Tutu Tango. And they usually, I hope they will have her still, they usually have like a tarot card reader. So we're going to go do a little cocktail and some tarot cards.
So if you're wanting a complete break from all the fun, there's that.
We're going to see what they say 2020 has in store for us.
Yeah.
So we may or may not let you know when you see us later on. We'll have to see if we're happy with it or not. But yeah.
Exactly. So those are some of the other fun things. There are lots of receptions. When we talk about the fact that there is the nationwide, there is a Banfield reception, there is Feather in Our Cap. There is a lot going on. So if you want any ideas or are looking, I am Brenda and we certainly can help potentially direct you in the right place when it comes to that.
So from that perspective, I'd really like to know, Dana, from your point of view, there's so much fun entertainment that is being provided. What's the one, if you had to pick just one, what's the one can't miss of all the entertainment?
I'll be honest, but you know what? I love the concerts. I'm a country fan. We get country artists, and I have a blast. It's like my one time. I'm like, I'm not missing the concert. At the end of the day, I'm like, I'll head back to the room. I'll shove food in my mouth. I will change my shoes and head right back down there. This year, it's Jake Owen on Monday. And for those of you that follow country, he's very beachy. He's very relaxed. I think he's really going to have a good vibe. And I think we're going to all be able to dance and relax and have fun.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Who are the other two celebrities you were telling me about earlier? And it's just ironic that they're
both America's Got Talent stars. That was not planned. That was a coincidence. So it's Saturday night. We're going to have Howie Mandel, and Saturday during the day, we're going to have Terry Crews, and Terry Crews is going to be our motivational speaker, and maybe someone that might get to do the Q&A with him this year.
Oh.
Well, look at you.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, we obviously have a lot in common. I mean, just look at us. Former NFL player. I mean, I don't know why. It's so obvious. But yeah. And I'm excited about both of them. I think they're both going to have great energy. They're just both really energetic, positive people. And I think it'll be great to hear what they have to say. So that should be fun. Don't miss game night, too. You guys know game night's happening, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Tuesday, and that I think it's in the Hyatt. It's over here in the Regency Ballroom as well, and BI is sponsoring a game night Tuesday night. So come on, again, it sounds like they've got a great night planned. Should be really fun. Again, relaxing. And I don't think we've even sent out an email yet, but our closing party on Wednesday night. And I know by then some of you have probably taken off, but for those of you that are there, come on down, free appetizers. We're doing a movie theme. So either red carpet or dress as your favorite movie character. Costume not required, but you can, throw something else in the bag, have a little fun with it, and just kind of enjoy it.
That will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think so.
That'll be. So where do the majority of people, do you think, are hanging out outside of the exhibit hall? I mean, of all the major hotels that you guys have,
yeah, I mean, I would say it's interesting. I think most people either hang out in the Hyatt or the Hilton. Because I do a lot with the workshops, there are some people over at the Rosen, and I'm going to give you another insider tip. The best food is at the Rosen. Sounds weird.
Really?
Yeah, the best food. So if you ever get invited to a reception and it's at the Rosen, don't miss it.
Okay.
I don't know what their chef does differently, but the food is really, it's good.
So question, what about the Rosen Restaurants? Because I've had trouble getting lunch and dinner reservations at the Hyatt.
Yeah, no, they're excellent.
Yeah.
They have they have a poolside restaurant, and I like the fact that the variety and that meant sometimes you get a little conference weary and you're like, I'm not going to eat another hamburger. Like, please don't serve me mashed potatoes again. They have like some of the best salads I've had at hotels with like more fresh ingredients and different tastes. And it's that to me, like halfway through the week, I'm like, I should probably eat a green thing. you know, just
Well,
something.
that's really good to know too, because like you can go
Yeah.
to the VLine diner, right, which is so convenient. But when you go to the
It is.
VLine, you see 9 million people that you know. So
You
it's hard
do.
to go have a
You
quiet
do.
conversation or have a conversation with someone you don't want the
Yeah.
whole world to see you having a conversation with, you know, when you're at the VLine. So having the
Yeah.
Rosen as a backup's a good idea.
Rosen, yeah, and you know the nice thing about the Rosen is the bar is actually sunken. So when you walk in and you walk to the right, you walk down a couple steps, and it feels a little bit like, I don't know, less open, a little more secluded.
Okay.
So my tip is food and beverage at the Rosen.
Cool.
That is a good tip.
Although I do like the bar here too, obviously.
That gets to be a happening kind of place.
Yeah, it very much so. Yeah.
What about, and I know we're coming up on 7:32 here, and we always promise we try to keep these as brief as possible. So if anybody has to leave, we understand. But I really want to know, for those of you who want to stay, where within the closest proximity do you think are the best restaurants to go to? Because obviously there's Capitol Grill. I mean, but are there some like gems that people don't know
Pricey.
about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because most people don't want to pay for the Capitol Grill. I don't want to pay for the Capitol Grill.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. I mean, there have to be some fun little places people have found, right? I mean, that.
So the JW Marriott has 2 locations. There's a like more of a just a modern sort of restaurant at the JW. I can't think of the name of it, but you can find it. And then if you really have a nice meal where you won't see many people and it will only be, you know, mostly like, I think I saw Catherine there a few years ago with John Payne. is Norman's at the Ritz-Carlton, but
yeah.
that is on the expensive side of stuff.
Yeah.
But no one's there.
Yeah.
Bruce, is that like the hay and something? There's at the JW Marriott, the hay and barley.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's a fun, nice place, and it's not super expensive, and it's off-site if you're trying to get away.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I'll throw another one in. One of my favorite like dinner places in Orlando after I work a whole day down here, and it's only about 2 miles from here. So it you have to take an Uber, but Rocco's Tacos is so good.
Rocco's, like
Rocco's, like ROCCO. Yeah.
Oh,
Rocco's
okay.
Tacos is my favorite. They have like all these cool margarita recipes, kind of different stuff, casual, fun. Sometimes there's a wait though. I will say that it's super popular with the locals too. So sometimes there's a wait.
Okay.
There's a Thai restaurant called Thai Tani down on I
Their
Drive.
alliteration, don't they?
Thai Tani. I like that. Okay.
T-H-A-N-I, Thai, and then T-H-A-N-I.
Thanks, Jane. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotten more popular in the past few years. A local driver told me about it a few years ago, and I think Diane's on this bridge club, and she's probably saying, "Why did you tell everybody?"
That's funny.
That's fun, because it is. I mean, there's so
Sugar.
many restaurants around there, but so many of them are
Yes.
like chainy type of restaurants, right? So to find something that's a little bit more fun,
Yeah.
always feels kind of special.
No, that's really good. Any other restaurant ideas? Okay. Brenda, do you want to tell them the great gift that we're going to give to everybody as a result of dialing in for the first day? No more cup. No, we're not giving out a cup.
I know. Sorry, it's not totally free giveaway because it's January 7th and we've still not made any money yet this year. So we're working on it. But we do have, I mean, we came up with all this really fun swag. And those of you who attended our favorite things at Christmas time, some of you got some of the free swag, but we're giving a 10% discount throughout the month of January. And the code, when you go on our website, the code is SWAG10. So any of our swag is 10% off. I know it's not a whole ton. Catherine and I are like really excited for the day when we can just like give stuff away. But right now,
Only once a year.
only once a year. So if you order some, there's sweatshirts, there are t-shirts, there are our famous bourbon glasses,
Wine glasses,
coffee cups, things like that. So if anybody orders anything, just if you're like, oh my gosh, okay, fine. I'm either really have to have something or just help a gal out. And you go and you order something and we have it in stock. Catherine and I will actually bring it to NAVC and hand deliver it.
And deliver it to you.
So yeah, so
No
you know,
tip
go
on that.
take a peek, see if you see anything that you love.
But yes.
Other than us, of course, because we know you love us, but we're not for sale, really, kind of officially.
And we've also got a robust calendar. We're getting it loaded. 2020 is going to be huge. So we do want you to keep your eyes peeled. We've got some amazing conversations, which does remind me, Brenda and I have a wickedly cool idea. And so a couple of you might be getting a call out from us because we need people to come forth and have the conversation. And it's spicy.
Also thinking a little bit ahead, I'll throw out one more thing. If any of you are going to WVC, we are starting a new honor that we are giving in the veterinary profession. We decided that we love our icon event and we always draw a huge crowd and celebrate some extraordinarily worthy people, but there are a lot of fresh voices and fresh faces in the veterinary profession too that we wanted to celebrate. So we have started what we're calling the Bright Minds Award, and we will be honoring our first designee, Halal Dugan, who started the Veterinary Confessionals Project. And as some of you may know, Halal, super duper woman. She is talking a lot now about post-traumatic stress in veterinary medicine. So we will be celebrating Halal on Sunday night in Las Vegas too. So that information is also on the website, but it's going to be a very extraordinary event, very different from our icon event. Kind of some unique twists to it. So if anybody's going to be in Las Vegas and you're available on that Sunday cocktail hour-ish, come join us. It'll be fun.
Yeah. A lot going on.
Yes, indeed.
So with that, can we do a parting toast? Are there other parting thoughts?
Questions we want to make sure we know about, hear about, think about?
Well, I like this. Okay.
All right.
So Dana, I think I forgot to tell you the closing toast. So you got to do one more.
What? I did not know about this. No. Oh my gosh.
So we're ready.
All right.
Already.
I'm ready. No, you know what? I would like to say, I'll say a toast to Catherine and Brenda because since I was invited last year, I've really appreciated everything that you've done, all the great conversations that you've started, and just a place to have fun and just enjoy veterinary medicine in our profession, in our industry again. So thank you. Thank you to them.
Cheers. Oh, that was so sweet.
Cheers, everybody. Yes.
Thank you for that.
Well, it's true.
Well, we look forward to seeing everybody.
Yes.
We look forward to seeing everybody in Orlando. And if you like see us across the hallway or whatever, wave, come run, give a hug, shout, whatever. We look forward.
And if you see us in the bar, come on over. It doesn't matter if we're in a meeting or not. Please come over and say hi.
Yes, absolutely.
Agreed. Everyone say hi. Yeah, it'd be great to see everybody again real soon.
All
right, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye-bye. Cheers.
Bye.
Happy New Year.